Matthews Nelson, 9 News.
Hundreds of men and women are giving up their Christmas this year to safeguard Sydney against extreme fire conditions. As the mercury rises, so does the threat, particularly in the Blue Mountains.
Sydney barely a shadow under a thick blanket of smoke. And these are the volunteer firefighters key to battling the blaze it came from in the Wollamaya National Park.
We've been called to Bulga. There's been some lightning strikes up there and they need some assistance.
The 4 men make up our rapid aerial response team. They're winched into remote areas to help fight out-of-control fires and direct water bombers.
It's hard going. Sometimes they're in really steep terrain and rugged terrain, so they need to pace themselves. So fatigue is a big issue.
Fire bosses were also on standby on a day of total fire ban. They were ready for the worst across Sydney with strong winds and high temperatures just weeks after our last fire emergency. While a large area here in the Blue Mountains was blackened in October's devastating fires, there is a huge amount of bushland which is untouched. And that means many residents here are far from in the clear.
The Bureau of Meteorology are talking about a continuing hot, dry pattern that's going to dominate right through to the end of February. The last thing we can afford to have is complacency.
Conditions will be better on Christmas Day, but our firefighters will be ready to sacrifice their lunch and dinner just in case. Kelly Fedor, 9 News.
Sylvia Jeffries joins us now. So Sylvia, how hot did it get today?
Well, Georgie, the city certainly did swelter today. It was uncomfortably hot. The mercury climbed to 38 degrees in the west and not much cooler in the city, 36 degrees. At the airport, the temperature jumped from 27 to 36 in just 7 minutes, around 12:30. Now, Penrith was our hottest suburb. It reached 38. Badgerys Creek also scorching at 37 degrees. Fortunately, there was some relief this afternoon. A cool change moved through around 20 past 3, with the temperature plummeting 9 degrees in 15 minutes. Now, with that suddenly came plenty of wind as well, gusts up to 72 kilometres per hour at the airport. But the big question, of course, is just what the weather will do for Christmas Day. I'll have an hour-by-hour breakdown a little later. Georgie?